Now, listen, you guys, the Transformer is out there being accused of trying to steal, Nicki Minaj's artist from her for her own album. And we're going to be talking about Essence Fest as well as this entire Jatavia situation and the Baddies, okay? We're also going to be talking about Cousin Sloth and Bongo 2's tour being over, as well as Coileray and Cousin Sloth linking up. Tasha K was out there issuing an apology, and it is 50 Cent's birthday. Nicki Minaj did send him, a birthday message. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about the Transformer and Lourdiz, okay? So what happened is that, well, a couple of days ago, the Transformer previewed a song which she seemed to be singing, and I was even asking if you guys remember that in a video. I was like, is that the Transformer singing? Okay, now it is going around the social media streets that, well, that song is actually from Nicki Minaj's artist, allegedly. The Cowgirl, girl. Yes, the girl who actually did Cowgirl allegedly is the one the song belongs to, okay? Of course, this is actually being received with mixed emotions, as other people feel like, well, this is the Transformer being calculated. And, other people are defending her and saying that, well, it's probably a situation where, the producer just showed her, the track, and she probably loved it. So I saw these tweets from Lourdiz, and that was before I actually put two and two together, and I was wondering what is happening, okay? Because this is what Lourdiz said, and she seemed to be really, really mad, and she said heavy on the loyalty. And then she also said, damn, a B really would do anything for clout, the level of disrespect. Meanwhile, Sparks J sips tea, cloaks the Uzi with the queen, okay? And then she also said, I would rather F with anybody else but you, okay? So yeah, when I saw this, I was like, okay, what's happening with Lourdiz? And, Barbz were in the comment section, obviously asking what's happening, or do we need to swing on, and stuff like that, until I came across another post, which was basically saying that, well, this is the situation where apparently or allegedly, it's Lourdiz's work, and people were clowning, also saying that imagine Heavy on Knees being in the credits, because word on the street also is that Lourdiz is now affiliated with Heavy on It Records. I don't know if they have yet signed a deal, but, well, it seems like something is underway in as far as her being Nicki Minaj's artist, okay? So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Do you think that, well, that was the Transformers trying to steal from Lourdiz? Another person said, using Lourdiz on your album, knowing she was a Pink Friday 2 feature, okay? And somebody said the Transformer is not that slow girl, okay? So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we are going to talk about this entire situation with Jatavia and the Essence Fest, okay? So JT was performing at the Essence Fest, and some people really were not feeling her dancing around with the baddies and stuff like that. Now, people were like, well, Essence used to be such a classy event. It used to be such a classy festival. What happened? Like, not everything needs to have people shaking their behind. Some people really were not here for it. Some people felt like, well, there's dilution of class in as far as Essence is concerned. Because personally, when you talk about Essence, what immediately comes to mind, the picture that I get is Kelly Rowland with her, clean bob, or blunt cut, wearing all white, or like a white, power suit or something like that. That's what comes to mind, when I see the Essence Fest. That Essence, I feel like that's the picture that I have in my mind. So of course, yeah, some people were feeling some type of way, and it seems like Jatavia was not having it in the comment section, because she then said, well, there was another, the actual Essence, festival stage is not the one where she was performing it. She said the actual Essence Fest was where Busta was telling y'all to put them phones up. This wasn't that, okay? And so it seems like it was just one of those, mini sets or things like that. And did you guys see that video of Busta Rhymes telling people to put their phones down, talking about he's not from that era and stuff like that? I mean, I understand him saying that, well, he wants people to live in the moment, but at the same time, times are evolving. Okay, I really don't think that somebody holding up a phone is that bad. Okay, I don't know. It's just my opinion. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about the Essence Fest and everything about it. Now, speaking about Jatavia's performance, some people were commenting her for not resorting to the typical behind shaking gimmicks that every female rapper is coming from, is coming with now, okay? Because it seems like once they, say 3 or 4 lines and there's no reaction to the crowd, automatically their mind is programmed to, show their behind to people and then start shaking their behind. And the fact that JT is able to have an audience, to have like the audience attention without having to pop her behind, to me, I love that for her. Okay, shaking your behind should just be a bonus. It should not be the key reason why people are screaming whilst you're performing. So yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Glow and Megan Store. Okay, it seems like, well, the female rap group is finally going to part its ways, because last night they did announce that, well, their tour is over. And it seems like, well, it was an emotional moment for the two of them. They really do seem like they've bonded over the weeks that they have been hanging together. We have seen Glorilla, Cousin Sloth, transitioning from wearing the regular pants and things like that to hair looking like a Victoria's Secrets model every single time that she hits the stage. That's quite a commendable transition, if we are going to be honest. That's one thing she can say she learned, from Bongo too. When the crowd does not react, turn around and shake your behind. Lately, that's what Cousin Sloth has been doing. I mean, she has been practicing shaking her behind and things like that for the tour. And yeah, let me know what you think about that. More pictures have surfaced also from the Michael Rubin party that they attended together. And it seems like Glow was having such a good time with Coileray, okay? They took some nice pictures. There was even a little video of the two of them sort of dancing together. I loved to see that. And where is Coileray? I miss her. I'm sorry, but I miss her. What happened to her? She has not been coming out often. Is she releasing new music? Remember that other time she was releasing track every other single day, or every other week she had a new track out. So what happened to that? Let me know, you guys, in the comment section, okay? Where's Coileray? Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Tasha K is out there also issuing an apology to Jess Hilarious. And as far as this apology is concerned, I don't know if I should take it seriously, okay? Because the way she had to reread the entire apology, before the entire insult, the entire thingy that she wrote, to Jess Hilarious before the apology, I was like, Tasha, what are you doing? I would try and insert a snippet of what she had to say, but I was like, who reads out an entire insult before saying sorry? To me, it seemed like she was doubling down, okay? But I will insert that at the end. Now, while she's out there on Jess Hilarious' neck, it seems like Armon Wiggins is coming for her own neck, okay? Because Armon said, and I will read, Tasha K, today is your day. You've been knocking at my door, so I'm gonna give you what you want, okay? And so obviously people are like, okay, what's happening now? The two of them, Armon Wiggins and Tasha K, they have a history together, and I feel like theirs is a fight that, you just look from afar and see how it's gonna play out, because they have their own personal issues, because you do know that, well, the two of them used to be tight back in the day. And some people were saying that, well, why is it that you have all this smoke for Tasha K, but when Ken Barbie was literally knocking at your door, you decided to pay it dust? Do you pick and choose on who to respond to and stuff like that? And some people were even pointing pointing out, the fact that this is the same thing that got you in trouble at TGIF. Now you want to go back to doing the same thing. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj, okay? Nicki Minaj is out there bringing back a tweet from 2023 where she was speaking like a prophetess. Sometimes I look at her and I'm like, are you just smart to the point where you just know how an outcome is going to be? Or at this point, are you a prophetess? Like, what's tea, Nicki? Do you have some superpowers? Are you psychic? What's happening? Because if you have noticed, like everything that she has said in the past, it always, comes to fruition. It may not be right away, but somewhere, somehow, you guys, if she says this is how things are gonna go, a lot of times, really, things go that way. Okay, so back in 2023, Nicki Minaj was talking about how Pink Friday 2 is going to make it difficult for people, to fill in their shoes and things like that. This is what she said. She said, oh yes, Fractions won't. SFG did what Fractions won't. Red Ruby the sleaze mothered so hard and is now the standard. Nicki Minaj 5 is the best thing that will come out of 2023 and will raise the bar to new and unreachable heights. Nicki Minaj 5 tour will be held as Genius. That's it, and that's all, okay? And then, so yesterday she just went under that tweet and said, wow, okay? That's exactly what happened, you guys. I don't know if she just speaks things into, existence or what exactly happens, but this is exactly what happened with the album that she released, okay? She was very confident that, the album was going to do great. She was very confident that the tour was going to set a tone and a pace that people would try to replicate, but still find it hard to do. And that's exactly what that album and the tour thereof did. Now, honestly, this woman is blessed and I love to see it. And she was also in a Chucky, moment, that Nicki Minaj and Chucky have got quite an interesting relationship. So she also went ahead and, tweeted a picture of Chucky, okay? And it seems like people were out there saying that, that's hate trolling Bongo 2 for the bot situation and for failing to debut even at number 2 with 64k units first week. So people were like, oh my god, she's trolling Bongo 2 and things like that.
Sympathy, me want some sympathy. Me sympathy. Me now wanna lip time in sympathy. Lip time no sympathy. Lip no me no want no lip time. Me want sympathy. Me want and then me want sympathy. Me want bomba clot sympathy. Me want sympathy, sympathy. Me no want no bomba clot lip tanty. Me need pay ola and me need sympathy. Me need pay ola, big hola, big hola, big hola, big foot and our big hole. After sympathy.
Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, the Barbz have done, they have decided to dig up Lottery Ticket's old video where she was talking to Jason Lee about how Nicki Minaj used to be the only one reigning and now it's a lot of female rappers and things like that. And people brought that back and said, you see the delusion, okay? She really thought that she was going to be at the same level with Nicki Minaj. She really thought that Nicki Minaj was going to be falling off and stuff like that. And look at how everything turned out. So people were like, we're bringing it up and saying that we're waiting for album, we're waiting to see what exactly she's going to do, given that at some point she really did think that, she was to be mentioned in the same sentence with Nicki Minaj. So already I feel bad for Lottery Ticket. I feel bad for her because now people are going to be watching her album like hawks. Okay, and all these analogies and things that you were coming up with, people are going to want to see if you knew what you were talking about or if you didn't even understand what you're even talking about, okay, as Nicki Minaj said in that phone call. So let me know in the comment section, how do you think that Lottery Ticket's album is going to do? She already announced that it's going to come out. So do you think that it's going to be out there doing more than 50k? Do you think she's able to sell more than 50k, or do you think it's just, one of those? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about 50 Cent. Congratulations to 50 Cent. Happy birthday. Why am I saying congratulations? Happy birthday to 50 Cent, you guys. It's his birthday, and it seems like Nicki Minaj decided to take to her Twitter to shout out, him and wish him a happy birthday. So 50 Cent said, "Go shorty, it's my birthday. We're turning up in Canada tonight, okay?" Now, I don't know if really he is in Canada or if this is his way of trolling Rick Ross, because you do know the two of them, yeah, they're like oil and water. They do not mix. And recently, Rick Ross had, an incident in Canada. So Nicki Minaj said, "Happy birthday, 50, lots of love." And I love the relationship between Nicki Minaj and 50. I think I've said it over and over again. It does seem genuine. It does seem like two people who are on the same wavelength. I feel like their personalities, to a certain extent, they will not act like they like what you're doing. If they don't, they will tell it to your face. They may seem like, they are mean-spirited, but like when you dig deeper, you actually realize that, well, they're probably the most kindest, most real and nicest people. So I see why the two of them understand each other. And I love to see this brotherhood going on. And the last thing that we're going to be talking about, Nicki Minaj is back at it again with her private jet videos. And I don't know how you can't laugh when you look at Nicki Minaj. When she did this jet challenge this time and the little salute at the end, I'm just like, oh my god, she's so unserious, and I love that for her. So yeah, that's all about today's video, you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. I will try and insert some of the snippets that I promised I would. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe. We are on the road to 15,000 subscribers. And until my next one, see you. About this weekend. How about this weekend? About this weekend.
Jess Hilarious, unhilarious. Okay. So real quick, I spoke with my PR team, and I want to say I'm sorry for saying, hold on. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Okay. So I want to apologize to Jess Hilarious for saying, ain't just unhilarious, somewhere knocked up, becoming a baby mama for the second time, paying all the bills, with a different dad as we speak. That BBL fell off after 7 years of use on married men. Ain't got a man to take you serious or make you an honest woman yet? Or does he feel that you emasculate him because your voice is deeper than his and your pockets are longer than his? Girl, go play in makeup. Keep my name out your mouth. Your mouth should stay off me and only be used to secure a marriage certificate and his name on a birth certificate before he makes you pay child support to him. I then go on to say, which I deeply regret, see y'all Sunday, Winos, Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Helium Comedy Club. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. Don't worry, I'm going to hold y'all over in comedy for 6 weeks until Jess gets back off maternity leave. That's all she can afford to take off because she's the man and the woman of the house. So give me a second here, okay? I want to apologize to Jess. She is pregnant. I shouldn't have made fun of her being a second baby mama. I shouldn't have dragged a pregnant lady while she's pregnant because she's emotional. And I should have exercised better judgment. Also, I want to apologize for making fun of single mothers. I was raised by a single mom half the time. Sometime. We got 4 dads.